Hi, welcome back for the last time. We're on the final episode of my Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order series, and we're in the Fortress Inquisitorius, and we're about to enter the final chamber, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Broke them, beat them down, and turned them to the dark side.
The central interrogation chamber of the fortress is a torture room where captured Jedi and Force users undergo a menacing procedure to transform them into Inquisitors. Under direct orders of Emperor Palpatine, this facility was specifically designed to psychologically and physically drain a prisoner's will, forcing them to acquiesce to the evil indoctrination of the Inquisitorius. This is where Jedi die and Inquisitors are born. Here we go. I think we're getting close to the end now. Oh.
It's locked. What do you think?
Here we go again.
Stop moving.
Damn, she's got stamina back. Wow, I'm not doing very well here. Oh, I keep falling for that.
Stim!
Oh, this is poor.
I look forward to giving Sarah your head.
Help BD!
Really
Oh,
agony.
why am I not dodging? Come on.
You can't win.
Toss me one, BD!
Wow. He's half my stim packs already and I've hardly made a dent. Oh, I keep walking into that. Oh, nice move.
Stim, please! BD, I need help!
Man, I've got to start dodging. I'm not in the zone at the minute at all.
I'm going to enjoy ending you.
How do I dodge that?
Another!
You're going to regret that.
A little help, bud.
Right, I need to jump over that. That does a lot of damage. Wow, so does that. Oh man, so poor. So poor.
Throw a stim!
They should have never believed in you.
Wow, I was absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Got to do better than that. Accidentally turn the difficulty up or something. Right, okay. At least we haven't got a load of enemies to fight through to get back to it. Come on. Come on, Trills. Got to work this out. Come on.
You're going to regret that. Suffer
Oh.
as I have.
Hit it again.
You will fall.
Couldn't do anything about that.
Real in agony.
Wow, I'm so
Toss me one,
rubbish.
please. BD, stim here.
You can't win.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, jump it, man.
Another.
Blooming neck. Oh dear.
I look forward to giving Sarah your head.
A bit better that time, I felt.
I'm going to enjoy ending you.
Oh, darn it.
Help, please.
Damn it. Damn it. Blooming it. I'm getting everything wrong there.
Draw stim.
Darn it. She should just fall there. Should have dodged that.
This is the end.
So poor at this game.
BD.
Oh god.
BD, stim here. Buddy.
Ooh, dodged it.
Stop moving.
Right. Back there. Oh,
As I have.
got carried away there.
Another step.
giving Sare your head.
Now, BD. A little help, bud.
Damn it.
Stay still. Real in agony.
Hit me.
Trying some different stuff. Oh man. Actually. Oh, I was trying to pull the thing in to get BD1 to hack it. That would give her a bit of a distraction.
You can't win.
Third droid comes in at some point. Yeah, I'm in a proper fight here. Damn it, just beat me to it. Ooh, have some of that. Damn it, I thought I'd dodge that.
Help me. Here.
Suffer as I have. You will fall.
Damn it.
You're going to regret that. You'll pay dearly for that.
Little help, BD.
Ow.
Help, please.
Oh. Oh well. That one probably wasn't worth it. Oh. Come
Buddy,
on.
help.
She likes it. Oh no, she just blocks it. Damn it. She just beat me to it. Oh, got one there.
Real in
Damn it, too
agony.
slow.
Another. Right here, BD.
That won't change anything.
Oh, dodged instead of jumped. Come on. Oh, what's she doing?
Right here, buddy.
Oh
Jedi
man.
will never be.
Oh man, she's tough. I think I got to the next bit there. So hard. Flipping heck. Alright, here we go.
I'm going to enjoy.
Ah, dodge it, man.
Get back here.
Oh, I should have got one there.
Help, please.
haven't even got a hit yet.
Such poor aim. As I have. That won't change anything. You won't be standing
bugger.
much longer. Stop moving.
Stim here. I need a stim, BD.
Darn it.
BD, here.
Such poor aim. That won't change anything. This is the end, Padawan. You'll die just like your master.
BD, stim.
Radiant agony. So much fear.
I need help, bud. Drawer stim.
Get back here.
What's that?
You'll pay dear.
Oh, that was a good one.
that.
I need something, buddy.
Oh. How did I not block that? Oh, that was good.
Weak technique.
Ah,
As I
thought I saw it and I didn't do it, does it? Trained all my force there. I'm out of stims. I'm in trouble. Oh man. How do you stop that? Oh man, could have. Too many stims in the early bit.
Hit me.
This is fun. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Stop moving.
I'm it.
I need help, bud. Need an assist.
This is the end, Padawan.
Try with the blade for a little bit. Oh, for God's sake, man. Oh, frustration. This is a hard fight. Well, it's supposed to be, I suppose. It's the end game, isn't it?
I need a stim, BD.
Oh! I keep
step.
missing the power move.
Over here.
You won't be standing much longer. Jedi
was
will
crap.
never can't escape. Weak technique.
How did that miss? I can get one parry off there.
Suffer as I have.
Oh,
Sir will betray you. It's only a matter of time. You're going to regret that.
oh, should have dodged that.
You'll pay dearly.
Oh, that was a cool move. Oh, not so cool. Damn
To
it.
giving Sir your head.
Oh, why did I have this stim there? Oh,
Another. Here, buddy.
oh man.
I'm going to enjoy ending.
Oh. Damn it.
Stim. Now.
Oh, that was good.
Pathetic.
Oh.
This is the end, Padawan.
Another step.
Suffer as I have. You'll pay dearly for that.
Oh no. Yeah, how do I stop that?
Hey, BD. Little help, bud.
You can't escape. Real agony.
BD, stim here. Buddy! Trillo, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive! Stay still! You can't win! You won't survive the day!
Oh, too slow. You've got to dodge that, otherwise she gets you.
Stim, please.
Pathetic. So much fear! As I
Shucks.
You're going to regret that. You'll pay dearly for that.
Oh, got her!
Cal!
I have the holocron.
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avengers! Kill! Run! No!
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh my god.
Surrender.
What am I doing? I don't know what to do here. Okay. I think I might have had to force grab something there. I hope I haven't got to do the whole Trilla fight again. Although I did get her there. I was doing the dodge and then the 3-move combo just took her down when I went on the offensive. Oh, here we go. Okay. Right, so what do we do here?
Feeble.
Uh-oh. At least I get my stim packs back. Oh!
We gotta run!
Whoa!
Look out!
Do I need to run
Turbulent.
there?
Let's go.
I assume you can't fight him. Ah, okay. Is that it? So you don't actually fight him?
Let's get out of here.
Oh no, he's there.
Edie, stay back.
Oh wow, we got Darth Vader on our tail. And there's no way we can take him down, he's just way too powerful. Darth Vader. Few survive an encounter with the most powerful Sith in the galaxy. Escape is the only chance of survival. Darth Vader, the sinister Dark Lord of the Sith, is a mysterious figure amongst the Empire. Encounters with this machine-like man are rare and mostly deadly. Trained in the dark side of the Force, Vader governs over the Inquisitorius. Oh.
I think we lost him.
That was that did get the heart racing a bit.
Seer, I won't fail you.
Where are we headed?
you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Grease, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron, but... See her. She didn't make it, Grease.
See her?
Oh, nice job, Beat. Oh, no, no!
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you!
We shall see.
Oh, no!
I won't let you take those children.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
See her.
I can feel it inside of her.
See her! See her! Hey, listen to me! Still have a choice.
So thought he was going to kill BD1 then. Wow, that was heavy.
Hey. Hey. Hey, kid. Cal.
See her.
She's all right. She's all right.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him, just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us.
That's the right thing.
Their destiny should be trusted to the Force. So where to now?
Wow, that was just so good. I really, really enjoyed it. Well, I've just finished my very first Let's Play series. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a fantastic time playing this. It was really, really good. I haven't really played a game. I've toyed with a couple of games like this, but not really played them fully. And this time I've really committed to playing one. And I kind of got the Star Wars itch when I saw this was coming out. And yeah, it's been such an enjoyable game to play. There's been some frustrating bits, but overall, just fantastic. Oh, the end. The end. Oh, the ocean being on the defensive all the time, and then when I'm at the time, I started actually attacking her, and then started doing a lot more damage. And that seemed to work really, really well. Oh, what did I like? What were the things I liked the most? I liked the combat. Combat's really about the parry, the dodge, timing, you know, the parry, learning to dodge, and combine those together, and then obviously remembering which are the good attacks to do at certain times. But I like the way some of these introduced different moves as they went along. You almost had like 2 or 3 phases of each enemy. That was really cool. What else? I like the way you had the sort of stim packs and the secrets that sort of increased your power. I think the chests and all the chests were cosmetic essentially, so that was a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure how you could put something into the game that doesn't. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I went and made sure I found all the chests, and there's a lot of cool outfits, which is good. And I suppose you can customize BD1 and things like that, I suppose. So, and there was no sort of currency in the game, so you didn't have to like actually buy any weapons or things like that. The one thing I loved about the game, actually, there's no guns. You are forced to play like a Jedi. And until you get like a force ability that can hit someone at range or pull them towards you, you kind of have to just work through it, which I kind of like, because it would have been easy to just give you a gun and get you to, you know, and then you just default to the gun all the time when there's anybody far away. But this kind of forced you to sort of fight your way through it. So I really like that. I've got mixed feelings about the sort of slide scenes where you get stuck on a slide, whether it's ice or mud or whatever. They were kind of exciting. They definitely add something to the game, and some of them were really, really good. I mean, the Kashyyyk scene is the one that springs to mind, where you had a group of those spring things that you hit that bounced you up, and then you were getting chased by the Ninth Sister's fighter at the same time, who was blasting at you. That was just so good, and I remember getting really excited at that part of the game. It was just so much fun. But when you first encounter it just felt frustrating, and there was a couple of times, especially, and the one that springs to mind is the one on Dathomir, where you were coming through and you were near their village, and there's about 5 or 6 of them with arrows, and they're just firing the power shot, so you can't deflect anything back, so you realise you have to run through. But then down to the left there's a drop, and that drop, oh god, I must have done it 15 times. And I remember the first time I was playing it, I could see my life going down, my hit points going down, and I was using what stim packs I had left, and thinking, I can't do this. I don't know what's going on. I was trying everything, and then eventually, just at my very last one, I managed to hit the double jump at the right time, and it worked, and I managed to clear the gap. And then I remember landing at the bottom, and the spider just came and killed me like straight away. But yeah, so mixed feelings. I think first I found them frustrating, but I did grow to like them. And now looking back, I think the game, I think the game would have lost something in there. I think it does add something extra to the game. So yeah, it's so what else? What else did I like? Not like? The characters. That's one of the strongest parts of this game. Everybody in it, it is interesting and has a personality, and you know, this really feels like a completely natural extension of the Star Wars universe, so to speak. So now Cal Kestis, a bit like Katarn, is now ingrained in my mind, and if anyone mentions Kyle Katarn or anyone mentions Cal Kestis now, it will feel like the movie, which is so cool because it's just in a game, right? It's but this would have made a great. I honestly think, you know, you could have made a great film out of this story, and I like the ending as well. I just that you had to destroy the holocron, right? Although the Empire had the holocron for a while. I don't know if they managed to and actually got the Force sensitives. Who knows? That wasn't that clear. Maybe I missed that, and it's that obvious to everyone else. Sorry, but yeah, the holocron was a bit interesting, and I like the way in the story that he destroyed it. That I felt he needed to do it earlier on, because you're really putting these kids at risk, right? That's if it falls into the wrong hands, all these kids are going to get pulled through the whole Imperial Inquisitorius machine. But yeah, just such a great storyline, really good. Really good, and the people who wrote it and the people who put it together and brought it to life, and the actors that took part in the game and did all that. You take it for granted when you're playing these games, and so many people. I'm just looking at these credits rolling still, and yeah, likes or dislikes. Anything else I didn't like? I'm really struggling to think of things I didn't like. The system of the meditation points and save points. How do I feel about that? Occasionally, it felt good. It's more good than bad. I think when it was bad, what was bad about it? I think sometimes they're kind of just in the wrong place where you know. Here we go. Here's an example. The Rabid Jotaz. The big problem with that was every time you lost to it, you had to reset miles away on that cliff. You had to jump in the water, swim across, fight one Jotaz, then make your way through all the crawly space and up to the top, and then you had to fight the Rabid Jotaz again. I think that got annoying. I think that was one of the toughest enemies I think it was 8 or 9 times. I think I did that before I actually beat it, and it was pretty annoying having to go from the respawn point through the other Jotaz and all the way back there. But then the good thing about the respawn points was they, you know, it stopped it getting into sort of quick save mode where if anybody played any kind of games, you fall into a habit of saving, and then you have to work through a scenario completely. You get to choose when you save, which is sometimes good but sometimes bad as well. So it did make you feel like there was some danger, and there were some times in the game where health was running low and I hadn't got to the next meditation point yet, and you're thinking, what's around the corner? Is it a meditation point or is it another enemy that I've got to try and get through? and that was good. That was the good part of the meditation points. I think the Rabid Jotas is a good example of where they probably just got it wrong and probably should have given you a meditation point inside the wing of the Venator, maybe at the top just before you went and fought it. That would have made a bit more sense, and it would have been a lot less frustrating doing that part of the game. And there were probably one or two others like that where you were thinking, yeah, it's kind of making me fight the same enemies over and over again just to get to this quite tough enemy. And partly that's on my shoulders as well, because I wasn't good enough to just beat the thing, right? First time. If I was a bit better, I'd have probably just beat it. Difficulty, Jedi Master. What do I think about Jedi Master? I think it was right for me. I haven't played this. Kind of said from the start, gamepads. I've played a bit of football, a few football, that's soccer for the Americans games with the old gamepad, and but this is probably the first full game I've really played through with a gamepad, and I really enjoyed it. And now I'm thinking about it, I don't think this game would have been anywhere near the same with a mouse and a keyboard. But reeling back, I hear the comparisons to Dark Souls, and I know of Dark Souls, but I've never actually played any of it. And it is something that was always interesting, and from what I've been hearing since this has been released, this is basically in a similar vein to the Dark Souls. So maybe I'm thinking I wouldn't mind playing those Dark Souls games. Actually, I think I'd really enjoy them. So yeah, I've done it on Jedi Master. I think towards the end, Jedi Master was pretty easy on the most part. Once you sort of, once you learn to parry and dodge, and what works against the different enemies, it gets a little bit easier. Most of them you can deal with, which is kind of cool because you felt like way more powerful than the Stormtrooper, but then the bosses were still really hard. I mean, I really struggled against Malakos. I really struggled against the Ninth Sister at the end as well. The rest of the boss battles, apart from the creatures, I mean, the creatures, the Ogdo Bogdo, he was like super tough right at the start he was, even on Jedi Knight difficulty, I think he was 2 or 3 hit killing you, and you had to get tons of hits on him. Obviously, you realise you can jump in through the top and take a third of his health off. And what you learn to do is you learn to parry and time his moves, and he's only got a few moves, so you do start to read them. And the tips for this game, I would say to anybody, or this type of game, which I've sort of picked up from this, is learn about your parry and dodge, and reading the moves, and start trying to read the moves. I mean, Trilla at the end, I just still found her really tough, and all I managed to fall into was some kind of routine where when she was doing her swings at me, I was able to dodge and then somehow hit my 3-move combo, and I just kept repeating it, and it worked. And I think I was out of stimpaks at that point. I was nearly dead, so I don't know how I got through that fight at the end. That should have definitely been a reload. And I had a few of those, so almost every, like I remember I think the Ninth System, Malakos, and Trilla at the end, I was like literally down to my last bar of health when I got past it at the end. But Trilla was a weird one because I actually took so much of, I think she was still at like 1/3 or halfway health, it felt like, when I kicked in, and then I suddenly just started owning it, and then took her down. But yeah, great game. The combat's so much fun, and even though you keep losing, you did feel like you were sort of learning and doing it, and some of the enemies that were frustrating earlier on, once you learn how to deal with them and things, it's kind of fun. Some of the looking for the chests and some of the secrets and things, I could see why that would be frustrating. I mean, in this game, I went and found all the chests and secrets. Secrets definitely worth it because you get the extra stim packs and you get the extra force power and the extra health as a result of it all. But then the chests, and I did find some chests. I mean, a few of the outfits I really like more than others. But the ship, I loved the gold and green mantis paint. So that was kind of cool because you kind of unlocked some cosmetic things. The lightsabers, I mean, yeah, it's a nice cosmetic, but you can't really see it when you're playing. So it was, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much they added, or I'm not sure how I feel about it all. The whole chest system and things, but I mean, on the positive side, there was so much customization. It wasn't just like 5 or 6 ponchos you could wear or things. There was about 20 of them, and there was a bunch of skins for BD1, bunch of skins for the Mantis. So you could really customize away, and the lightsaber combinations were great. And I chose to go with the sort of Seers and Jaro Tapal, who was Cal's master. I decided to go with one half of the lightsaber at the end, hers, and one his, sort of carrying, like I was carrying it for them. And Cordova as well. I mean, I know I left him out there, but he was an important character, but we never kind of met him. And Seer and Jaro Tapal, they felt like they were really close to, obviously close to Cal, and something he might have chosen to do, the real character, but and that's probably the biggest credit I can give the game, that the characters were so believable and real, that it was and not perfect either. You know, sometimes Cal made little comments that you kind of disagreed with, that you thought were a little bit unfair, and that's real, isn't it? That's kind of, you don't want this sort of perfect hero just rolling along. So yeah, I think they got the story right. It was really cool touch having Darth Vader at the end, which was just really scary, and yeah, it's just brilliant how it all panned out. I really liked it. I genuinely hope, I don't know how feasible it is, but I genuinely hope they do some kind of follow-on or expansion to this. I would definitely buy it, and I would definitely play it. Yeah, so overall, I think well done, everybody who made the game and contributed to the game. We did a great job of this. It's very polished. The gameplay is really, really smooth. I had hardly any glitches. There was a couple of little clipping things where your character ended up stuck in a rock or something like that, and you were able to get out of it, and none of them were really game-ending type bugs. There was a couple of minor glitches, but for so much of the game and for such a big game, for it to come out in the quality it was on release, I've definitely played a lot of games over the years where they're nowhere near up to this level. So I just think everybody involved in this game did an absolutely fantastic job. So yeah, this is Daftry signing out of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I genuinely mean this. I hope if you did watch, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast. And again, if you'd like to see more videos from me, then please subscribe. It really helps. And yeah, leave a like for the video if you like them, or a dislike. But leave some comments as well if you like things about how I played, or you didn't like things and you think I could improve this or improve that, then please let me know, because the feedback, just starting out, obviously this is the first series I've completed. I've got a couple of other series running, but one of the difficult things starting out is you don't really get any direct feedback from anybody, so because nobody's watching the videos, right? But it'd be great to just hear what people think of it. I learned a lot about editing during this series, and I hope if people did watch the episodes, that they appreciated some of the editing I did and tried to reduce down some of maybe the more boring parts. Certainly if you're repeating the same thing over and over again, so filtering that out, so you're kind of on two sides. You didn't really get the full experience because I ended up fighting Malakos about 15 times. You only saw the 2 or 3 because of the cutscenes and things, but little things like that. It's I hope you know, I hope people watching it appreciated it. And like I say, if you like my videos, you know, please let me know. It'd be great to hear from people, and especially more about how can I make them better, right? So if there's things you liked and things I can add, and I can make myself, you know, and I can, you know, present it in a better way, talk a bit more, talk a bit less, you know, yeah, it'd be great to hear from people.